Alrighty. Hey. Well, looks like it's working this time.
Let's look at the fun.
What is going on here? Here we go. Alrighty, wow. We are live. Cool.
Jack Rhino Radio!
Yeah, so last week, I was supposed to pick off here where I left off 2 weeks ago last week. I like took a nap or whatever, something like that, and fucking woke up, and it was like, I was like 10 or 11 or something when I woke up, close to 10, so I hopped over here and I was setting stuff up, and it kept booting me out. It kept not actually streaming. Like, it would start for a second and then it'd stop, it'd disconnect. It wasn't fucking working at all last week. So, I apologize. I should have been doing this last week, but stuff wanted to keep messing up, and at a certain point it was like, alright, well, it's gonna be like 1 in the morning by the time I finish, if I start now, if I get it working now anyways. I wasn't having any progress making it actually work, so I just gave up. I forget who had our dog, right? That was the thing last time. Somebody has our dog. Somebody kidnapped our dog. I know it was on the fucking menu or something. Or story or whatever. They said it, and then I don't know. I forget which gang did it. I'm too lazy to look it up online. Okay.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Oh, I don't have any fucking cans.
Yeah!
Oh, I can't even fucking see the ground at all on my screen. Uh-huh.
Yeah! Yeah!
Starting off good over here.
Over here!
Aha!
Yeah!
What?
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Yeah, so what is this? That's not the graffiti I have set up.
Yeah!
Oh, having fun already.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! 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 Oh, yeah!
Oh, I have a time limit. I don't like time limits. Well, you know.
This is headquarters to all nearby units. We received a 911 call reporting reckless speed.
Oh, oh.
All officers near the station rushed to the scene. I repeat,
When was this game released? You gotta wait. You got a what kind of call? Better be firefighters. Dang it. Oh no, not over here. He totally went the other direction, officers. I swear to God, I saw him. Ah. Off me. You guys are pricks. No, 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 go, 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 go. Aha! I'm gonna run out of tape. Dang. Fine. Oh. I can't like wall grind this? No, 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 no. You probably get better, like, you probably do better, officer, if you weren't like huffing it the way you is and running really awkwardly. You probably get a lot more done. And oh, okay, wait. I guess we're going down the stairs. I thought I jumped out of here earlier. Well, that was just not fair. Now, where did y'all come from?
this is headquarters to all units. The SWAT team is on its way. Tear gas will be deployed. All officers on site, leave now.
Alrighty. Wait, tear gas? Oh, I hear them. I fucking hear them. Uh-huh. Look on me. No, I'm not gonna give you a piggyback ride.
Yeah!
Ah, fuck! Oh my god. Go, 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 go. You better roller skate. A blade? Just a claw. It's just not fair tactics what you do.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Oh my god, he's fucking coming up the thing. He
Yeah! Yeah!
just tried to run up the grind rail.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Oh my god, I have to use the screen down here to see better.
Yeah!
Over there!
Ah, the damn screen up here is awful.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Grab the book!
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, I'm definitely gonna run that timer. Help.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
All of them hit me at once. Damn, it was like my TV's so washed out I could barely see what's going on. God.
Yeah! 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 Oh man!
Oh my god. You know, we can go somewhere else to see if maybe I can fucking see what I'm doing. Let's start there. Can't see the floor, it makes it a lot harder to try and time that shit. I'm already not that good at this game. You're gonna be mean about it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No. All of these are awful. It tells me these aren't the ones that took our dog. The Love Shockers?
This is Onishima.
They love
Get to
shock.
Park Street. All officers respond.
Yeah.
If you love the shocker, then how can it shock her?
This is headquarters to motorcycle units. Headquarters to motorcycle
Yeah.
units. Capture the suspect at all costs.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are these green arrows, goddammit?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh god, what are we 15 minutes in and I'm already regretting my choice of picking this
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Steady!
Ouch. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a gun! That's a
Yeah.
gun!
Yeah.
I haven't even done any graffitiing in here yet. No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright, now you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't like where I placed this. This is a public park
Yeah.
for kids. Well, now I feel a little bad.
Yeah.
That's right, kids. 420.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many parents explain to their children, it's just a day. That's all that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
I deserve that.
This is headquarters to all units. The SWAT team is on its
What
way.
is happening at one guy's motorcycles?
All officers on site, leave now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What does this button do? He's real polite about going upstairs, though. You know, he does that carefully.
Oh, yeah. 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 Ouch.
You should be dead. Ouch is the least of the things you should be saying now. Call 911 should probably be your first fucking words. After a fall like that. Or just help.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What is that voice you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh no. Ah! I was going for the health thing and it got me before I get it. God damn it. I think the other guys have our dog. I think that's where I was supposed to go when I started. I guess I just felt like dicking around and seeing what the other ones were. So much regret. Oh. Just played like Fallout or something. You see, first you do the jam, then you smoke a gram, chew some gum, and just listen to that beat. I never said I was trying. Or maybe it's a little bit. Oh my goodness. That's not right, yeah. It's a little better. Get up to get. Damn. Okay, we did this last time, didn't we?
HQ all stations, juveniles have been reported recklessly skating in the Kodak construction area. All officers in the area respond.
So much noise. Tune in, turn on what? I know the rest of that phrase. That is the rest of that phrase. You just told them to openly kill me. la 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 la.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
Aha. Oh, two.
Yeah.
Quick, quick, go, go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, what was that? My,
Yeah.
musical maybe friend? Your name is Tab, like a guitar tab, or...
Yeah.
I mean, what could that mean?
Yeah.
In the game,
Yeah.
at least.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn it. I know I had this at some point last week. I managed to get up there. Wasn't even that hard last week.
Yeah.
Oh, what the... God damn it. I hear you stomping, but I'm pretty sure your boots is up there and I'm down here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And someday, I'll be able to complete the most basic of tasks in this game. Someday. Not today, though. Doesn't look like it today, though.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think, even when I owned this on Xbox and played it relatively frequently, I don't think even then I was that good at this game. Pretty sure even then I was absolutely awful, but, you know. I don't like you guys. Me. You can tell he's not a good person just based on the way he says, yeah. It hurts for me to try that. Listen to the music. Not the helicopters. missiles. Totally inappropriate response. Yay, we're back here. And we've got helicopters. Somehow I get the feeling none of that is what I wanted. Oh my god! I think that's well and good enough. I'm gonna time out before you kill me. Doesn't matter anyway. You've already won, why are you being dicks about it? I wasn't even gonna put up a fight. Fuck it. Oh, why did I not pick something else? I am garbage at this game. Garbage at this game, and damn it, I would have rather fucking sunk more time into Fallout. I can always sink more time into Fallout. I spent fucking days doing that.
HQ all stations, juveniles have been reported recklessly skating in the Kobani construction area. All officers in the area respond. Repeat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Turn it on. Drop. Oh my god, that's the origin to that phrase, isn't it? Oh my god, that has to be. That would just make sense. I've never thought about that before. That's probably where the phrase, like, to drop comes from when it comes to that. Ah. I doubt it was used in public parlance before that. Call me a homie? Come on. Am I a chill homie? Is that what you said? Oh, I ain't coming back down here once I get up there. That's for sure. Oh, it's a nightmare. No? No. Ah. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to get a like a head start that I didn't get apparently last time? I am indeed running. I don't like. What you guess? How are you running so fast? That's impressive. Oh, yes.
This is Onishima requesting aerial cover. Send in the choppers. And when you find those kids, don't waste any time. Just yell.
Okay, he flat out said when you find them, just kill them. This guy shouldn't be chief of police or chief of fucking anything. Hey, spraying some paint around town? Fucking lethal force. Sir, do you think you're overreacting? I think you're underreacting. The only way to stop a graffiti artist is to shoot him. So I want to be clear, I meant shoot him dead, not just paralyze him or anything. Well, if they're dead, they can't spray nothing. Captain. Gonna have to, suggest you for a shakeabout. Damn! Sometimes I don't know how I missed things. But I do. Just correct. That was a missile you just took straight to your chest. You're a pretty hardened street thug, I'll give you that. And now we're fucking stuck. Oh, 50 seconds. Run, you little son of a bitch, run. Just get blown up to shit. I don't even know what happened. Does anybody know what just fucking happened? What happened? Did I run out of time? Oh, that must have been close. Did I lose health? Did I get missiled right in the face? He's been pretty good at taking missiles before. Oh, why? Oh, why did I choose to pick up where I left off? I guess because it promised me a solid list of check. Like, here you go. Here's a bunch of stuff. You can do this as you go. Like, it was, like, I'm sure I played other games further since, I don't know. But I haven't played this one at all since then. Ah. I haven't played this one since fucking 2 weeks ago. I should be playing like Fallout now. I could show off a little with Fallout. I'm at least competent at that game. What just happened? What is happening with the slowdown here? God.
Oh yeah.
I'm so fucking bad at this. Okay, I definitely didn't go that direction. Is this inverted? No!
Yeah. Yeah.
You say yeah, I say no! Why? Like, why did I choose to do this to myself today?
Oh yeah.
You can flip. Can you grab the fucking paint can? Grab the paint can.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. All the other paint cans are gonna respawn before I even get this one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You know, I mean, if it works, it works. It's that simple.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
See, he agrees.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like this was much smoother in the second game of the Xbox.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, 2 thumbsticks makes everything more tolerable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah.
Job's up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think he meant what you were talking about.
This is Onishima. I'm sending in the parachute squad. Once they land, fill that hell on wheels with lead.
Do you think these songs will drone into my head after a while? It's good music in here, but yeah, I feel like you could listen to the best album ever made over and over and over again and still make you want to kill yourself. So. Fine, now I just gotta get up there. Come on. Come on, Tab, you're my man. Yeah, Tab. There you go. You know, we'll come back.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
This is Onishima requesting aerial cover. Send in the choppers, and when you find those kids, don't waste any time. Just kill them.
Yeah, seriously, that's not okay. He's like, just fucking kill him. Civilians, shh. Casual, shh. Kids, I don't care. Kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess nobody disobeys his rule of honor. Because if they don't, they'll get fucking shot for nothing.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that shoots you for littering, isn't he? I'm just saying, if he's willing to shoot graffiti artists, I'm certain there's a hell of a lot more crimes that aren't really like as serious that he's willing to put a bullet in somebody for. You know, he's ruthless, but he gets the job done. Yeah, man, but at what cost? At what cost?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Give him those. Oh no! You know, the sky looks really nice from your view. From my perspective, it's just a red fucking hellscape. goody, here we go. What's he got for us now?
This is Tokyo's hard-walking, truth-talking, always squawking, Jet Set Radio! Even the Kisatsu tune in here when they're not eating donuts. Looks like the genies have filled the streets of Kobayashi Show with their graffiti. The poison jammers are hopping away like little frogs. If the genies go after them, Kobayashi Show will be all there.
Yes. What is that, an hour when we got one fucking goal done? We got one mission done? Oh, it's good in here today. Oh, we're doing good. I'd like to bring the wine, but I think honestly I'm just not that fucking good at this game. I feel like when I played this back on, when I played the sequel back on Xbox, I feel like some things had been tweaked and refined. Like when you spray graffiti, and the other one, like it would you could go. I felt more secure in pointing the thumbstick straight and just holding straight and then the button to spray. I could do that. Here I get off track, like I'm going straight and I can't control my direction as I spray, whereas in the other one you can definitely move slightly during that. Or something, like they definitely improved it as far as I can tell. They fine-tuned it for the sequel. But I also feel like I wasn't very good. I'm not going to be like I was great at the game. I don't think I beat the game. I got relatively far in the game. But I was playing it when I was a kid, when I had more time to devote to things, when I could actually spend a couple days off and on playing it and really grasp the fucking controls and stuff. And even then, I feel like I probably wasn't that good at the game, but I was good enough to be able to play it and do stuff and land stuff accurately. I'm sure back when I played it back then, when I played the sequel, I'm sure I had fucking a whole bunch of problems. I'm sure I complained and got stuck on stuff almost as much as I do now. But probably not quite as much. Probably had more time to at least devote. Oh! I ain't switching from my man tab. I can't spin in a stationary seat. I love the beat when you start this song. Whatever this song is, I really wish I could see a little better. You can't see it on the screen. You can see where that fucking pole is. I can barely see one line of the outline in the corner edge there, because my screen is so dark. My TV is all sorts of messed up.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant to do. Why does that feel like that would have made things easier knowing that? Oh.
Over there.
Yeah.
Au revoir? Au revoir?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I could have got that.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah.
This is headquarters to all nearby units. We've received a 911 call reporting reckless speeders in Ben 10. All officers near the station rush to the scene.
I don't like your codes.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
I believe this man is representing the funk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, 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 no. Nah, it's not totally disorienting at all.
This is headquarters to all units. The SWAT team is on its way. Tear gas will be deployed. All officers on site, leave now.
Oh, there's that guy with his crazy fucking hair. And his dance! No! Now, you know what you said was wrong.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Big baby. Damn it, man!
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah. Over here. Ready, aim. Fire. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let that kid get away. Yeah. Ready, aim. Fire.
Aha!
Fire. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. 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 Damn. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ah! Keep missing that jump and ending up the other side of that friggin' bus.
Over there. Ready, aim. Yeah. Yeah. Fire. Over there. Fire. Ready, aim. Fire. Yeah. Damn.
Alright, we're at least where we want to be, vaguely.
Yeah.
Make that fucking jump! Ay, 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 boy.
Over here. Yeah. Ready, aim. Don't let that kid get away. Fire. Fire. Yeah. Fire. Ready, aim. Yeah. Fire. Damn.
You guys can't climb up here? Oh my god, I can't even fucking see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What even just happened?
Over there.
You're over there.
Over here. Ready, aim.
Oh-ho.
Fire.
Oh-ho.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Yeah. Fire. Ready, aim. Fire. Yeah. Damn.
Ja.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Damn is right.
Don't let that kid get away. Yeah. Yeah. Ready, aim.
I swear to God, I just can't jump where I want to jump.
Over here. Fire. Fire. Damn.
They're just saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah.
I knew it! I knew I was waiting on one fucking piece of graffiti up there. Motor. Okay. What's my update?
Jet Set Radio! Turns out it was the noise tanks who kidnapped the Gigi's pet pup, Pots. Noise tanks from Benton Show. They won't eat anything without additives and chemicals. No veggies or fruit for them. They're into that Frankenstein boom. They sell software to pay for their spray cans. Right on, brothers. Word is, last month Big Blackout was their work. Look out. Get these guys mad and it's no cable for the kids.
Cable. What is this, 2001 or something? I think that was about the time this game was made.
Check it out. Now that you feel a real tipsy, now let me take you on a trip and roll with me. With the brothers get their money on every day because.
How did this artist know that I had a couple of glasses of wine? Now, how did he know that?
Hi there.
Oh, I know you. You were in the sequel. I don't fucking think I can follow you. But I'm gonna try. Well, get ready for this to be the next fucking 50 minutes of this stream. Remember last time? It took us forever to get Graham. Some tells me it isn't gonna be that much easier to get. Oh god, what is her name? Oh, I should know because she was in the sequel. I do know this person.
Hi there.
I think.
Oh yeah. Haha.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now.
Hi there. Cool.
I would have liked to have known about that.
Cool. Haha.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Hi there.
Oh man.
Where am I going? How much wine we got left? I'm guessing not enough. Wow. Cheers. Blast that bottle. Woo! Now, it says 1996 on here, but I don't know if that means that it was made in 1996 and aged since then. That would be fucking awesome, right? I mean, shit, wine's old enough to be my little brother's. If that's the case, but I think that's when they were established, maybe? Well, no, it just says Napa Valley 1996. Also, it lists the alcohol by volume. I'm not used to that on wine. Yeah,
Hi there.
Hi! Is it right here? You fucking bitch! Okay, alright. It's like right here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know? Time is not the important factor. Grinding the rail and then connecting to the one I can't fucking see, those are the important factors. That was the whole connecting to the one I couldn't see part. Yep.
Hi there.
Yeah! 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 Uh-huh!
It's coming.
Oh, man!
This is challenge number 2. She has like 3 of these. That's the scary part. This is the medium challenge or whatever, right? Last time they had 3 tasks they wanted me to do.
Yeah!
We'll get up so we can say I fit. I haven't failed yet! I'm not used to this not immediately failing. That's what I'm good at in life.
Oh, man!
Now, where was that a minute ago? I'm very confused. I shouldn't be treating my nice Dreamcast controller so roughly. I'm just... Yeah, remember when I said this was going to be the last 50 minutes of the stream? Yeah, I probably wasn't lying. I can't even fucking see the goddamn thing I'm supposed to latch on to. Let alone the right moment to let go of.
Yeah! Ouch! Oh, man!
Now come the fuck on!
Hi there.
Yeah, and then after this, you're gonna give me something that's ungodly. I'm sure of it.
Yeah! Oh, man!
Why didn't that happen the last time or whatever? Why did that not happen? Huh? You don't have an answer for me, do you? You know, that guitar riff is really calming though. Even though I'm fucking up constantly.
Yeah!
That guitar riff just keeps me chill, you know?
Oh, yeah!
Macho on the far side.
Oh, man!
I missed the jump point that time. She say something about America? I heard America.
Oh, yeah!
I guess I just think you gotta put an A before that, so it's America. Thank you.
Yeah! Yeah!
Thank God. One more.
Hi there.
Mew, I like you, but I don't know if I'm gonna get serious with you.
Yeah.
I fucking missed the first half of that.
Hi there. Oh yeah. Yeah, cool.
Okay. This should be easier than I'm thinking it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, how did I miss it that time?
Hi there.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Oh man.
I think I jumped a little too late. Or early. I jumped to something.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Yeah. Oh man.
I never said I was good. I said I was gonna play this game. I never said I was good. I never said I could do it. I said I'd play the game. That was all I said.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is that a subway terminal?
Oh man.
Now, excuse me. I was turning around.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Ah! No, 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 no. We're getting Mew. If we get Mew, do you think we can get Mew too? Well, I guess Mew was the rare one to get since you had to go through Nintendo events. Or cheat. Which I think is how I got Mew. I never got to go to a specific Nintendo event.
Oh man.
So the only way I ever got Mew back on my original Pokemon games was to use a Game Shark. That thing was fucking nice. It was nice if you were playing Pokemon Stadium, because you could like build your own team with whatever moves you needed. Like you could get the Pokemon you thought were best,
Yeah.
but also get them with like
Oh man.
whatever attacks you wanted, so you didn't just have to go based on your stats. I mean, obviously you play off those, but you could do a hell of a lot. Made getting some of the stadium stuff a lot easier. But I don't think I use that thing that much in my regular gameplay,
Oh yeah.
except for to get a Mew.
Oh man.
And that was mainly just because I couldn't get a Mew any other way. By the time I was playing those games, it was like 10 fucking years at least after their release date. So Nintendo wasn't going around being like, hey, bring your Game Boy Color and your Pokemon game down and we'll give you Mew. And even if I had a Game Boy or Game Boy Color or whatever, and the correct Pokemon game, even if I had that, I wouldn't have been able to go to one of those Nintendo special events where they were giving away Mews, so I literally had to cheat to get one just to experience what it was like. And a Mew was nice because you can put whatever attacks you want to a Mew. I mean, you're using the Game Shark, so you can already change the attacks of whatever Pokemon you want in your party. But it was still nice to have a Pokemon that was designed to be that way. It was designed to have any special ability taught to it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I opened the gate!
Hi there.
College Pokemon talk kind of just makes me, when I'm done this, want to play Pokemon.
Yeah!
I gotta move that camera a little closer, huh, guys? I just don't feel like it catches all of me silly facial expressions.
Yeah!
I do a lot of silly facial expressions.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh man!
I missed that first jump by a very small amount.
Hi.
I was gonna make up for last week
Oh, yeah.
where I missed 2 hours, so I was gonna do a 4-hour stream instead of 2 to make up for it. The thing is,
Yeah!
I don't want to do this for 4 hours.
Oh yeah! Uh-huh!
Got it! We got it, finally! Now she better be able to learn any special move I teach her. God damn you, Mew. Yes. But I thought that was going to take a lot longer. We got another half an hour. Maybe we'll actually manage to get another mission done. That would be nice. Every bit of progress really helps because I want to get this done in as few streams as possible. I want to provide good commentary and do stuff. As few streams as possible would be nice. So it's not like 20 different streams of me playing fucking 2-hour streams of me playing Jet Set Radio, you know? But
Right on!
who knows how long it took us to get these ones done. This might take us, if we get it, the entire rest of the time we got. If not, maybe not even finish it at all. Oh good, even darker because it's a city area. I like their fucking dance moves though. Oh, what's that? What was that? Oh. I love whatever this song is. Holy shit, that's my jam. In the words of Skin. I just did a bunch of album updates and stuff. A bunch of bands I love released albums that I didn't know they released. I was right, there is a fucking train coming through.
Yeah!
So I just did that. One of them was Skindred. Skindred had an album, I think last year, came out called Big Tings. I should do some videos talking about music. You know, I'm a musician. I'm not gonna say I know a lot about music, but you know, I know a lot about bands I like. I've watched them go and stuff. So I should do reviews for albums for bands I like, because it feels like something I could give an honest, a little bit biased. Obviously, they're bands I enjoy. You know, but like I could give it like an honest review. And yeah, they're bands I enjoy, but I can also point out why I enjoy their older stuff, how their newer stuff is different. Like, I feel like I have a good insight for that sort of thing, you know? I should definitely do that. Another thing that's been suggested is videos. I had a couple of people at work who were like, oh, you should review movies and stuff. Because I was talking about movies and this and that. And they're like, oh, well, you should do that. And I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of movies. Oh, God, I got the hiccups. Of course. I feel like there's a lot of movie channels already. And a lot of those movie channels are run by people who went to film school. And if anybody is in the place to talk about movies, it's definitely a film person over me, you know? Somebody who has studied movies and what makes them work. Somebody who has studied that format. Somebody who knows a lot more about it than I would. I still like to talk about movies here and there. Maybe a couple movies, something that catches my eye, something I think people have forgotten. I do love bad movies, so it wouldn't be a stretch to imagine me reviewing bad movies. The thing is, there's a lot of channels that already review bad movies. Now, there's a lot of them that review bad movies, but they kind of just rip them to shreds, and I don't think that's fair. Because, yeah, the movies they review are bad, but part of the draw to those movies is that they're bad. You know? Like, there is such thing as a good bad movie. Absolutely. Bad movies are movies that intended to be one way, but are best taken another. You know, like The Room. The Room is supposed to be this, like, drama, right? This serious drama about, like, relationships and one man's struggle in life and his problems with his best friend and his girlfriend, you know, the infidelity going on there. It's supposed to be serious. You're supposed to take that movie as a serious drama. The thing is, that movie is not a serious drama. It's a fucking comedy. Every aspect of that movie is fucking hilarious. But it's not supposed to be. So I guess realistically, I think we should categorize bad movies in two categories. Maybe even three if you include intentionally bad movies. Because there are movies that are intentionally bad, and sometimes they work out well. Sometimes an intentionally bad movie is okay, is good. It achieves the goal it's trying to do. It is not a good movie, but it is an enjoyable piece of film. Though it is, obviously. And what's the word I'm looking for? Agreed upon that it is bad. It can still be a good, bad movie. But that's, again, usually bad movies are something that's not intentional. So if you make a bad movie and you intend to, and it's still a good movie, I think that deserves its own category. Then there's bad movies that are just bad. They have no comedy value. They have no watching with your friends value. They're just bad movies. You know, they're not good, and all you do is suffer through watching it. I'm trying to think of a good example of a movie like that. Honestly, I can't think of any bad movies that are a slog and just that there's no enjoyment to get out of them. I can't think of many movies, but there exist a few. And then there's another category of bad movies. That would be the bad movies that are intended to be one way, but they're actually comedies. They're great to watch with your buddies. They're funny, and they're like some of the worst movies you'll ever see. But it's excusable because, again, you enjoy it and it's a funny movie. But in this case, they don't intend for it to be bad and also funny. They intend for it to be bad, or they don't intend for it to be bad. They intend for it to just be a serious movie about this topic or that or whatever, but it's funny. If you want to put a fourth category on their movies, I would never really talk about. Those are bad comedies, because a bad comedy is just pain. It didn't intend to be a bad movie to begin with. It intended to be a comedy, a good comedy. But when you fail at comedy, all you do is stab people. It's just pain. As a comedian, there's nothing more painful than watching a bad set of a stand-up comedian. You know what I mean? Watching somebody try to be funny and fail is so much more painful than watching somebody try to be serious and end up funny. It's part of the reason I've developed my comedic style around that. It's part of the reason I do serious-sounding things as a joke. Because I know that if I deliver them properly as a comedian, they will be funny because you'll pick up on that. So I guess really there's 4 categories. I only see 3 in my mind because if it's a bad comedy, it really just fits in with bad movies to me. Movies that are bad, intended to be good, but are just bad. So to me, there's 3 categories. Bad movies that are just bad. They're just bad. Just stay away from them. There's nothing funny to get out of it. You can't riff on it, really. Especially with comedies. You can't joke around on comedy's expense because they're fucking throwing jokes around left and right. It doesn't work. So those are just bad movies. Nothing you can classify them as other than bad movies. Now look. This being said, I am an aficionado of bad movies. I love me some garbage movies. You want a good suggestion of something I gotta review on the channel before I review it? Because I guarantee there's not gonna be a lot of channels talking about it, but it is indeed a bad movie. And to me, has a lot of saving grace in its comedy, and is one of the most riffable movies I've ever watched. Check out The Machine Girl. It's a movie called The Machine Girl. It's a Japanese movie. Obviously get it subtitled because they did a good job subtitling what the character said in Japanese. And why would you want... You can't... I mean, one way or the other, whether it's subbed or dubbed, I don't think there is a dub. But if there is a dub, honestly, you're just going to be missing a lot of it anyway. Like... I don't know. I just watched the sub version. But it is a horrible movie. And for the life of me, I can't tell if it's actually really smart or just stupid as fuck and it's just there for the enjoyment. I need to talk about it. I need to do a video on it. Now that you're reminding me, I'm going to actually add that to my list of things. Because honestly, that's one of the few movies I don't think a lot of people talk about. People talk about like Tokyo Gore Police, which is in a similar vein. It's fucking balls to the wall insanity. Gory as all hell. But I feel like this movie actually does have a little bit of parody in it. The Machine Girl is a bad movie. It's a bad movie, but it's a funny bad movie. You'll have a lot of fun around the way. Every 5 minutes, that movie's gonna basically make you go, what the fuck? This is the craziest thing I've seen. nothing can top this. And then fucking 5 minutes from then, you'll be saying the same thing, because they'll drop another bombshell on you. It's a crazy movie. But it's like a roller coaster. It's crazy, but it's fun the whole time. Is it a good movie? God damn no! It is an awful movie. But it's fun. It's like Independence Day. Is Independence Day a good movie? God, no. Independence Day is a bad movie with so many fucking plot holes, so much inconsistency, so many stupid fucking points. It's a dumb movie. But Independence, and they never told you it was going to be anything more than that. It literally, from the trailers back in the fucking, 90s, early 2000s, it told you it was going to be just a big, dumb summer blockbuster full of explosions and a couple interesting characters and really nothing of substance, nothing that makes it a good movie. But it was going to be fun. That if you spent your money to go watch in the theater, you were at least going to walk out being like, you know, that was a dumb movie, but I had a good time. That's what, to me, a good bad movie is. It's not a good movie. It's an awful movie, but it's like a summer blockbuster. It holds in your mind that entertainment, that it keeps you entertained even though the entire time you're questioning everything about it. That is a good bad movie to me. Oh, okay, it's already out, alright. But thank you guys, well, I guess thank my rambling that paused our game stream here for reminding me. I definitely want to do a video on that. Oh, you can tell I've been drinking. My writing's getting sloppy. Wow. Maybe when we get down, I'll try this for another 9 minutes. When we get down to the last bit, I want to do a little bit of briefing. Just go down what's coming up on the channel, moving forward, what's coming through. A couple of the projects I'm working on, I'm going to let you know. And I feel like the game stream's the perfect time for that. The game stream was never intended to be me playing video games. It was supposed to be I music stream on Monday, and then on Wednesday I stream comedy stuff and games and whatever. But obviously, it's just become the game stream on Wednesday, so some changes do need to be made, I think. I need to get a crew together. I'm sick of just being me. I can do all my editing, and I can do quite a bit with just me. However, truth be told, I need a team. It's more professional to have other people help me out, you know, and get more done. And B, I can do stuff like the other streams I wanted to do. I can do the comedy streams on Wednesdays I wanted to do. I can't do that alone. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to think I'm a funny guy. But I still need other people to play off if I'm gonna do improv. I still need other people to play comedy games with me. Like, I can't do it alone. Yeah, at least at Fallout, I would have been a better player. Like, I can use all my game skills over the years, but I'm just more innately attuned to Fallout, or something like that, a game I play regularly, than to something I've never... I played in fucking middle school, well, a sequel to a game that I played the sequel to in middle school, and honestly play so fucking infrequently that I just can't grasp these controls. Where is that fucking thing? Come on, buddy, hit me up in the chat if you see it, because I can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How many more are left? And fucking where are they? Oh shit, I was right, look at that health. Run, baby, now. Run, just run. You can. This, you just gotta run. You just gotta. I bet it's up. I know where it is, I bet.
Oh man.
Gaming gods, what the hell did I even do? No, there's way too much in time invested in that right there. Ah. Oh goodness. Hey, not bad, not bad. Alright, I had enough fun making music with the menus. Anyway, I guess I'll have to rename this. I kind of want to take the last minute to just talk about some, you know, the stuff going on. Well, let's do this. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I wish I could pause the stream, but unfortunately, a whole bottle of wine goes through you pretty quick, and I can't wait a half an hour to go to the bathroom, so. even notice I had a text message there. Okay. That's a little better. Yeah, so we got like 10 minutes, so it's about perfect time to end the game stream, as it were, and just talk for a minute. Let you know, give you an update what's going on here. So I got a couple videos. One script I have all done, I just need to shoot for the VCDs and edit. That's gonna probably be my first priority coming up. Just reminded me I definitely want to do a review of The Machine Girl, because I like that movie and I think there's a lot of promise in it, even though it's not a good movie. I still feel like it's an enjoyable enough movie and doesn't really get around. You know, nobody really knows it. Obviously, it's obscure as fuck, and I'd like to make it less of a hipster movie. And also I'd like to just point out a couple of the flaws and talk about the things that movie gets done right, you know? I mean, there's a certain amount of things in that movie that are good. I think the reason I'm always conflicted as to whether it's a smart movie or a dumb movie is the fact that the entire movie is very, like, balls to the walls, crazy, and what the fuck. But I think that's intended as a parody. I think that movie is supposed to be a parody of Japanese culture, as like a snapshot of that time in the, I don't know, mid-thousands, you know, their culture. It wanted to be a parody of all the wackiness that Japan had. But the thing is, it's not a parody. The thing that I think makes that special is it's not a parody from here, from our perspective. It's not an American parody of a Japanese culture. It's a Japanese parody of their own culture. So you get so much more of an authentic representation of the culture, and you get that parody from a place of, I don't know, maybe of a better heart. You know, you get it from a place of honesty, a place of, this is something, you know, that we do on a daily basis. You guys check this out. You know, not from a place of, hey, look at them over there. Isn't that crazy? You know? And that's why I feel like part of me thinks that there's actually a lot of smart things in that movie, the way they handle that, and the fact that it is a parody. And I think there's a lot of love in that. It's a parody. It's not a satire, I don't think. I don't think it's just ripping apart, you know, Japanese culture and some of the crazinesses that goes in their media, specifically their pop culture. I think it's more of a parody. It pokes fun at it, but it also says lovingly, like, you know, like, hey, isn't this crazy? I still love it, you know? So I want to do something on that, and there's the VCD thing coming up. I don't have a lot of it scripted, and I don't know how much of it's even going to be scripted, because it's basically me retelling true stories that I've lived through. But I've got a video series coming on with that, too. I want to finish the script or just start shooting or whatever I'm going to do with it. So there's at least 3 projects, 3 videos in the works. Hopefully I can get those up by the end of the month. Okay, not all 3 of them up by the month, but at least one of them up by the month, and another 2 the next month. I want to be kind of regular. Maybe not every week, but every other week. I want to get into the uploading schedule. And I don't want streaming. I plan on doing 2 streams a week, only so that I could do 1 musical stream a week and then 1 other stream a week. And at this point, it's starting to seem like that's also interfering with getting produced videos up, because then streaming on the day that I have to stream takes more of a precedent than sitting down and doing the editing or shooting for a video. So I think that's got to change. Off the top of my head, I think the best solution would be Music Stream Mondays isn't going anywhere. Even if I run out of ideas or things to do on a Monday musically, I mean, the truth of the matter is that that's been a staple since the channel was founded. A year ago, on April 13th, I did my first stream. I put the first video up on the channel, which was a stream. And that stream was album work for Mr.GreenMachine, which is not only the channel name, but I guess the initial intent for the channel was to be a source of videos, music videos, live streams of me doing work and stuff. It was supposed to be for my artist name, for my music. I fucking, like, don't even ever get in the studio anymore. It's such a thing just that's, like, put on the back burner, you know? I mean, as far as the channel goes, comedy comes first to me, and then just my upload content, and then after that it would be music streams. So the streams are still important, it's just, and they're not going anywhere. I can't stop doing them because of the obligation I feel I have to the beginning of the channel. But I mean, the channel, I think, to me, over the course of a year, since we've officially been a year in it, since April 13th, and also, just remember that concert, I haven't done a lot of promoting it. I should do some promoting it now, even though I'm so under-prepped. I don't want to promote it and then get people to actually tune in and get a flock of good people tuning in like we did the first time we did it, or, you know, like Season Swinger or something like that. I'm scared to get that many people in because it's probably even more of a shit show than the first live stream concert we did. But it is an anniversary. It's our 1 year since the first live stream concert. Well, actually, yesterday was a year ago. We did the 2 days too early. But this year, it happens to fall on Music Stream Monday. So it's perfect. It gets that out of the way. I don't need to do anything special for Music Stream Monday. And it's fitting time-wise because last year, for our 420, our spring, and our first live stream concert, it was all those things in one, we did 2 days too early. This year, we're going to do 2 days too late. So it'll be 2 days after 420. A lot of good covers on there that I need to learn. You know, some of them will be easier than other, like Because I Got High. That one's going to be harder just to learn the lyrics, just to make sure I have those set in my mind correctly. Because I looked up the bass tab in preparation, whatever, last week for the stream, or music stream, or last week before that, I forget. But we did do a stream relatively recently getting set up for it. I got the signs I'm going to need ready. I got to print those out today. And I looked up a couple of the tabs I could find for the covers. And that was one that took me about 5 seconds to be like, okay, I think I got this. This is fucking easy. But was also fun, so I should have a lot of fun playing it, and it's easy. So I might even be able to play it, and instead of like recording it and then doing the vocals over it, I might actually be able to play the bass while I do the vocals with it, especially since I should hopefully have a little bit of backup. Still no word on whether Zalin is going to make it for 2 days too early this year. So again, this is a big one for us, and I've done very little prep for it. Like, I need to probably tomorrow spend all day just going over covers, making sure I have those, you know, learning those, making sure those are good, and the lyrics and all that stuff. And just kind of getting in the mood for it, I guess. It's really just the covers. It's, you know, I gotta learn that. But the thing is, it's such a time crunch. Like, even Seasons Swingins or whatever for December, when we did that live stream concert, I had somebody who was a much better musician with me to help than me to help. So, I mean, that fucking helps a lot. And B, I had at least... I spent more time. A month before that concert, I practiced at least a couple times, once or twice. And then I spent the time with the other musician who was there, my brother Kyle Batorne. I was way too formal. Brother Kyle. When I spent time with him practicing, I got a good chunk of them, you know, I finished them in my mind, as it were. I finally felt I memorized them. So, I felt prepared for that. There was a couple I knew I was going to fuck up, but I handled vocals on those. The lyrics were they were all Christmas things. Most of those, you hear them every season, all, all your life. You know the lyrics generally to some of those, Whereas with these, yeah, sure, I listened to because I got high a decent amount, but I don't know if I'd know it enough to go through the entire song with the lyrics. Like, it's going to be a thing to learn those. Just to really make sure that they are set in my brain, I'm going to have to listen to those a lot and then practice them so I know the riffs a lot. So there's a lot of practice that needs to get done, and honestly, it is already... Well, is it just me, or is the Dreamcast off? Oh, yeah, it says it's 4:19. It says it's tomorrow. It's not. It is 4:17. But that being the case, I mean, it's less than a week until the concert, so I really need to buff up on that and practice on that. So that being said, that's my main concern, obviously, right now. Right now, in this moment in time, until the end of, well, at least the last week of April, my attentions are set on that. That is where all of my creative resources are going. I want to make sure that goes off without a hitch. It's not just that it's the spring concert. It's not just that it's like, oh, it's a big stoner concert. It's a 420 concert. No, it's 1 year since the very first time we did a live stream. Like, that's the celebration of it. And I want that to come out okay. I bought the very same beer I bought last year. I got a nice... It's somewhere above a pint, but under a 40 of Clown Shoes Space Cake double IPA or whatever. Because that's the bottle we had last year. That was the thing that, to me, was the one beer we could have. Even though I'm sure we had plenty of other... a couple PBRs here and there. I'll try and keep us on a minimum to that. That's, that's not a celebration of 420. It's not about having a couple beverages. I can have a couple beverages any other day of the week and I feel great about it. Or fine, at least, about it. But on the 420 concert, that's not our focus. So, yeah, obviously that's taken a lot of my focus when it comes to the channel. I still want to prep a little bit for the streams upcoming in a month, see if as much as I can get done on that, so it's a little easier for us around here to do the streams. I got 3 videos that one's got a script, one's got half a script, the other's got no script, but I gotta finish writing those, shoot those, edit all 3 of those. I mean, that's a lot of work, honestly. I didn't realize how long editing took, which has made it hard for me to continue my day job, because I want to make this my career, but honestly I need to have enough money coming in, to be able to justify that. And before I can even think about having enough money coming in, I need to be able to make money, and I can't get enough money until I have 1,000 subscribers. And sitting here with 10 subscribers, most of them people I know, 1,000 subscribers seems like a really far goal, an impossible milestone to even get to. I know I'm never going to be one of the big YouTube players. I know I'm probably never going to be one of the platinum or whatever button earners. Even one of the low-end trophies on that. I don't have a lot of faith in myself in that, but I at least want to get 1,000. I at least want to be able to make some money off this and maybe make this more of my future. I want to do this. And the only way I think I can be better for you, the only way I think I can be more entertaining and produce more for you, is if I don't have a day job looking over my shoulder paying my bills, But I need to cross the first hurdle before I can even think of that. I need to be able to at least enable monetization. Because it tells me I can, and then I go in and it's like, oh, you need like 1,000 subscribers, and then I'm like, I have 10. I have 100 times less than what you're looking for. So, that being said, I need to shift focus onto our, editing videos, because those are going to help me get more views, and those are what I want to do more. than streaming. The streaming was just like this is something easy I can do twice a week to help kind of maintain views in a sense, but obviously it's not working. And I'm obviously putting, I think, a little too much, maybe not thought, but effort certainly into it. So that needs to change, which is why after the live stream concerts, which do demand more than just a regular live stream, which actually are higher up on the scale to me because they're an important display to me, you know, they're like just my chance to be in a sense on a stage even though I'm not, be able to like perform and kind of entertain people. I mean, with that, you know, the 2 days too early thing looming above us for another week, when that's gone, it's gonna be just the edited videos. When that's gone, that's the only thing I'm gonna be focusing on. Other than, you know, I mean, I'll do the streams, but they're gonna get gonna be second guessed to me, you know, just we'll see what we can do. I'm not as worried about them. They're not a high priority. So I think I'd like to change it around here where we do one music stream a week and we may or may not stream on Wednesdays until I can get enough dedicated people to come here on a Wednesday, you know, to be able to do comedy stuff and other gaming stuff. You know, it feels a little stale to limit myself to just playing one-player games or even playing two-player games if I can get somebody over here, but like not doing comedy and other things that I could be doing. It feels really limiting. I had so much more plans for the channel and I want to follow through on a lot of them. I've made to myself too many promises to follow through on, but I at least want to follow through on most of them. And if I can scavenge up enough views and subscribers through, you know, my upload content and my live streams, I'd really like to be able to do this for a living. But I know that that's such a huge goal. I mean, it's not even just that I'm competing with other YouTubers who make their own content. I mean, this is in 2005, you know, or 2007, I'd say, for a better estimate. I'm not competing against just other people who make their own videos and edit them, record them, write them, shoot them. I'm not going up against other people who are going into this alone. I'm not even going up against other people who are going into this with a small team of people, maybe an editor and a writer. I'm not going into this with that, you know? I'm going into this alone. And I'm going into this against people who aren't on that level, aren't on the same level as me, or maybe just a little bit above me. I'm going up against people who are corporations. People who have already gotten that advertisement money, and people who don't even need to reach out to subscription services like Dollar Shave Club or other things. I'd love for them to send me a thing and be like, hey, we'll help you out if you know, advertise for us. I'd absolutely, happily do that. I mean, my preferred thing, if I could, I'd love to get this channel running on only Patreons. If I could, I'd open up a Patreon and be like, hey, please support me. Even just $1 a month helps just a little bit. And really build up my subscribers to the point where that and ad revenue can pay, but also not have to give in to companies paying me to do so. But at this point, that seems a more viable option than Patreon if somebody actually came forward. And even then, again, to get to a point where they'll notice me or anything like that is even possible, I need to kind of be monetized. I need to have more subscribers. So if you're watching it, please, you know, spread my name to anybody you can think of that would want to watch. You know, maybe the live streams aren't their thing. Maybe they don't want to watch me joke around and play video games. That's fine. I generally don't watch those either, so I understand. Maybe they're not much up on my edited videos. They're not on one or two or more of my series that I put up online when I actually do get more up on there. That's fine. Maybe they're more in tune to watch me just dick around and play live, video games and joke. So either way, it helps me. And yeah, maybe there are people who just don't give a shit and won't check me out. That's fine. The suggestion makes all the difference. Because they might not. They might. If they do, it helps me out a lot. I mean, I think technically we're 11 subscribers, but one of those is me. So really, we're at 10 subscribers. And that's a far way to go to 1,000. So I'd like to get there. I'd like to be able to help out a little bit. I mean, it's not like I make that much money. I make enough to not qualify for health coverage now, apparently, even though I've had state insurance for years. Finally, I just barely pay raise and stuff between work, just barely enough to put me over the line for single male, and it's not like I'm making that much money. A good chunk of the money I've gotten there set aside has all gone into the channel. The capture card that works, the microphone we have now that's got to be upgraded in the future, the camera that I bought that also needs to be upgraded because it's worse quality than the microphone I have right now. There's a lot of upgrades I want to do for the channel. I want to continue to make better quality videos. I hope that if you've stuck with it through me from the beginning, that you've noticed that things have gotten better around here. A year ago when we played video games and we tried to stream it, we tried to do something like that, we didn't have a capture card. All we had was a camera pointing at a TV, and it was awful, A year ago, we didn't have a nice microphone. You couldn't hear me it's not the greatest. It's kind of cheap, but you couldn't hear me as clearly as you could a year ago. I am trying to improve. I am trying to get better. I want better content. I'm not doing this for me, or just for me. Sure, a bit of it, I guess, is I want to be creative. I need to flex that muscle. It's just something that's in my bones, in my DNA, but a good chunk of it is for you. It's for the viewer. I don't just want to make something. You know what I mean? Making something is easy. Making something entertaining, making something worthwhile, and making something that somebody will enjoy is so much harder. And that's what I want. I want to make entertaining content. I want to make content with maybe a little bit more educational, value to it here and there. Just like for the Robot Pit review, I talked about, the companies behind RoboPit. I went into a lot of detail as far as that goes, and I showed you where they are now and their entire, company progress in broad strokes. And that's the kind of thing I want to at least be. I want to be informally educative about that kind of shit. I want to be able to, teach you here and there about things you may have missed, or things, hell, even I missed. When I learned something, I want to share it with you. But I want to make better content. And I know that maybe my content isn't the most entertaining there is, but I think we've come a long way from when we first started. And I think if we keep this up, the only way we can go is up. The only thing we can do is improve and get better. And that's for me, and that's for you. So that when you tune in, you're not sitting here for 2 hours just going, oh, yeah, it's another stream. I want you to tune in and be with me for those streams. I want you to tune in for my uploads and really enjoy them. Get a damn good number of laughs out of them. That's the most important to me. Learn a little bit something from them. That's important to me. Oh, there's a lot of wine sediment at the end of that. Oh, that shit always grosses me out. Oh, just saying. Before I got this bottle of wine, I was like, oh, it's been forever since I had a good bottle of wine. Like for a week, I've been like, whenever somebody mentioned wine, being like, And then I got this bottle of wine, popped it open, and took like one sip and was like, there was a reason I'm not a big wine guy. Now I remember what it is. You know what it is? Wine to me is that awkward medium. Beer is over here, light, generally. It's the least of most of the booze options. Refreshing, a little bit of carbonation. It's the least of these options. Yeah, you can get some solid ass quality packed IPAs or something else. You can get higher percentage alcohol in your beer. But generally speaking, beer is going to be lower than wine and alcohol. Or just straight liquor. It's down here and a good solid taste and not too fun. And then there's liquor up here, which is quite harsh. Even me as the guy who takes chugs out of vodka bottles with no face. The guy who loves not having a chaser. If he can do it, depending on the liquor. Even I'm like, yeah, liquor is a brutal thing, generally speaking. It's much more harsh than like beer or anything else. See, wine is somewhere in that middle ground. Where it's lighter than liquor. It's not like, ooh, I need a chaser. But it's not as nice and light as a beer. Like, it's like, oh, that just doesn't taste quite good. I don't know how there's aficionados. I don't know. Maybe I haven't tasted enough quality bottles of wine and have generally had cheap bottles. But, it's the awkward in-between for me. That's what I see it as. Anyway, I've talked your ear off enough. Hopefully there should be some new videos coming up before the end of the month. At least one new video. I want to shoot that VCD video since I got the script done. Do that and get that up. And start working on the other videos so I can get them out the door as soon as possible so I can get more content up regularly. Just to keep you posted on that sort of thing. Most importantly, remember, the next Monday, or this upcoming Monday, 2 days too late. It is a 1-year stream anniversary from our first live stream concert. It is our spring concert, because we do one just about every season. It is our 420 concert, so, bring your bowl, bring your blunts, bring your stuff. And, well, it's just a very important concert to me. So it'd make all the difference if you tuned in for it. Hopefully we can get as many people as we can. This is one of the few chances I'm going to actually put, like, a notice ahead on Snapchat. I haven't like been advertising on my Snap or even on my social media accounts, basically being like, hey guys, come check this out. I stream. I stopped doing that for the weekly streams after a while because A, I felt like it was just pissing people off, and B, I don't think it was really helping. I mean, obviously it did. There's only one person now, whereas there was like 3 before maximum. There used to be a couple more people tuning in, but they tune in and tune out. Another person tune in and tune out. So I don't know if it's helped that, or if it's hurt that much, really. I don't think it's really done that big a difference. But I see you, one person watching. It really makes a difference that you've been here with me watching all my stuff. Honestly, I can't tell you enough how much a difference that makes to me. You're my hero out here. Watching me ramble on about video games I'm playing, watching me make music or whatnot, even though I'm doing dick all for 2 hours. It seriously makes a difference to me, and I just want you to know that. You matter. You matter a hell of a lot to me. Well, guys, I've got enough announcements, I think, out of the way. Stuff's coming up, Keep your eyes out next week for the big live stream concert. Hopefully it should be a big blast. Got my brother sending me some samples, so we got him to work with. Not live, but pre-recorded at least. Hopefully we'll have a new person, Ace, here with us. Maybe Z will show up. That would be awesome to have 2 people here for this. Or, well, 3 people including me, but we'll see how it turns out. That will be the next stream. will be the 2 days too early, so I got a lot of prepping to do. Hopefully I can put on a damn good show for you. Yeah, thank you for tuning in today. Definitely tune in next week. Should be a fucking fun time. I mean, I'm going to have fun one way or the other, even if I embarrass the hell out of myself, just like I did last year. But hopefully it's better than last year, because re-listening to the samples, I was fucking embarrassed. So hopefully, it's less embarrassing in hindsight and just the same amount of fun. So tune in for 2 days too early. Have a great day. And thank you for tuning in, guys. Alright, I'll catch you later, guys. I got plenty of planning to do and maybe a little bit of Fallout video games to play, you know. Have a great day, guys.